How's it going, guys? And welcome back to another episode of Trailmakers creations by ThatDomGuy. Today we're going to be taking a look at some micro machines, some little tiny flyers that don't even have wings. That's right, flyers with no wings. We've got 4 mini thrusters. This is the first one we'll be taking a look at. This is called the ball bat, because it's shaped kind of like a bat and there's just a ball in the middle. Again, these are super minimalistic. This has got like probably maybe 20 pieces on it, maybe 25. As you can see, it's just a seat, no control surfaces. We've got 4 of these little mini thrusters on there, and we've got some sloped angle pieces, and that's about it. So you'd think, okay, well, this thing's not going to have any control. There's no stabilizers. There's no nothing like that. So recently in the how to build a hyper hover video, link up here, made me think about the aerodynamic pieces in this game have such an effect on how your vehicle moves through the air that I wonder if you could get lift with just aerodynamic pieces. Like, could you actually fly around with just aerodynamic pieces? So, using that philosophy, I took a seat, and again, the controls for this thing is simply the space bar, and that's it. Seat steering, and that's it. No hinges, no pistons, no glitches, nothing like that. Let's build her into the world. We'll jump in. With the ball bat, we need to... Okay, this way. Why is it backwards? Why is it backwards? Okay, we jump in this way. We want to, first things first, make sure that we're leaning back like this. Most of the 3 that I'm going to show you in this episode here all either require a hill to take off of or a ledge, something like this. So just the spacebar. We're flying. Actually gets up to a decent speed as well for such small things, for such small builds. So here we're like 250, 260, and that's flying straight. You can fly up into the air, nose down. You also have better control of your seat steering when you're not using your thrusters. So if you want to make some fine-tuned adjustments. Oh, this doesn't look good. Yep. If you want to make fine adjustments, it's easier to do it while your thrusters are off. This one can actually take off from the ground if it doesn't run into anything. So lean back, hit the gas. She builds up a little bit of speed, and then away she goes. So these were all kinds of fun to build. And as you can see, the aerodynamic lift is enough to actually keep these small things in the air. The only reason these things work as far as steering goes with the seat is because they're fairly balanced. You can see that we've got equal amount of weight on the front and on either side, so don't need to worry about stabilizers or wings or anything like that. It'll just stay in the air as long as your mini thrusters are positioned properly as far as your weight distribution. These things are great for stunt flying, even though that's kind of weird. Seeing how you don't have any control. There we go. Bowling for dollars. Yoo-hoo! And through the earth. Oh, no. Alright, back to the spawn point. So that is the ball bat. That's the first one. That's available on the shop. The next micro machine we'll be taking a look at is the Firefly. This was actually the first one that I built, so it actually has more pieces than the rest. Let's see. Yeah, 28 pieces, 4 cores. And again, no wings. Take a look underneath here. We've got some armor shielding, which gives us a nice flat surface for resistance to the air. Some aerodynamic pieces here as well. Some glowy in the back. And this one here uses the go-kart seat. I was testing with different seats to see if it would all actually work. Let's have a look at this design. This one actually flies a little bit slower than the others. Does need a ledge or a hill to take off of. But these little builds remind me a lot of flying a kite. How you want to keep that air underneath you, how you can slow yourself down by tipping into it, or they fly a lot like kites. You can literally feel the air resistance when you're flying them. So again, straight seat steering on this one. Spacebar is the only button. This one does up to, yeah, just about 300. Just amazing how much control it has for actually only using seat steering. Let's see if we can land on here. No problem. And take off. Oh yeah. So who says you need wings to fly, right? Just need aerodynamics, man. Aerodynamics. So we'll land here. Again, the Firefly with the glowy butt. Oh! Oh, into the fence. Man. Well, I guess it helps some people. Alright. Let's take a look at our next micro machine. Alright, this next micro machine is called the Meteorite. This is actually my favorite out of the three. This uses the jet cockpit seat. Again, 4 mini thrusters. No wings. Just our angled pieces. A little bit of armor in the bottom here to keep some flat and shift weight. Those are good for shifting weight around. And I tried using a couple of sloped pieces like this in the back to act as a vertical stabilizer. And it seems to work. So if we can use those for vertical stabilizers rather than wing pieces, then I can literally keep these wingless. So let's have a look at the Meteorite. We'll swing this sucker around. Again, this one needs a hill or an edge to take off of. This is probably the smallest of the three, but it actually goes the fastest as well. So really great for buzzing by other players in the server in this little thing. They don't hear nothing coming. They don't see nothing except this little red dot coming out of nowhere out of the sky. Let's try this. Let's try this. Oh, try being the opposite word there. Oi, should I say. Okay, this is, no, we need a hill. Let's go this way. Off the edge, off the edge. So yeah, these are fun to... Oh, come on. Man, really? Alright. These are fun to zip around in just because they're nice and quiet when you're flying them as well. There's no jet noises or nothing. Zoom back here and flying your little red dot. It's like a little UFO. So I will be making a video shortly on how to build these little wingless flyers. They're pretty straightforward. I imagine you could probably just download one off the shop and backwards engineer it, or build one yourself. Again, the biggest thing is always remembering weight distribution, and that as soon as you add enough weight that your seat steering doesn't affect it anymore, then it's kind of pointless, because then you have to be adding hinges or servos or control surfaces. Then your weight gets to be too much, and your aerodynamic pieces won't give you the lift that you're looking for. Yeah, good for stunt flying because they're so small. You can like fly through almost anything. But all kinds of fun. It's a really interesting experiment to see if you can actually build flyers that don't have wings. That would actually function. So yep, that is the Meteorite. That is available on the shop as well. Shiny little red guy. So yeah, that's all I've got for you today, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell. Leave a comment down below if there's something else you'd like to try and see me build. I have been reading your comments, so I've seen a couple in there. There should be a how to build an ornithopter video upcoming soon, as well as how to build a prop plane. So hopefully you'll be tuning in for those. We will see you in the next one. Ciao.